one example problem that we'll be doing for the U-Substitution section is an indefinite integral type problem. So integral x times cosine of x squared times d of x. So our first step is to choose u. So let u equal x squared. Our second step is to find d of u. So d of u equals 2 of x, or 2 times 2x, and then next we have to solve for x times d of x. So we put du equal to 2x times d of x, and then if we divide by 2, we can find that x of d of x is just equal to 1/2 times du. So our next step, after having all that, is to just substitute u and x times d of x into the full integral. So we can rewrite the integral as cosine of x squared times x times d of x. Now substituting our values in, just cosine times u times 1/2 du. The 1/2 shouldn't be in there though, so what we should do is pull the constant out, so we can just have the 1/2 on the outside of the integral, so it would just be 1/2 cosine times u times d of u. Now our next step is to integrate with respect to u. So the integral of cosine of u is just sine of u, so we can simplify by saying 1/2 times sine of u plus c. We can't forget the plus c as the constant. Now we can substitute u back in with its original expression in terms of x, so we would just replace u with x squared, having 1/2 sine times sine of x squared plus c.